Good morning everyone and welcome to another Pokemon Go PvP video. Today we're going to take a deeper dive into Alolan Geodude. We've heard a lot about Graveler and Golem, but let's take a look at what Geodude has to offer. Yas! Look at this flex. Yas! One more time for the gram. Yas! So this one happens to be a female. So we're going to have to call him Geodudette. Moveset we're running, Rock Throw, Rock Slide, and Thunderbolt. Going to be super effective against flyers, as well as pretty detrimental to some of the bug flyers out there. Let's see him in action. First match against Sackneat 007. We're going to lead with a Noctowl. He leads with a Venusaur. Great lead for us. We're going to use these Wing Attack. He's going to switch out to his Noctowl. So we're going to store some energy and then bail out right into our Geodude. Now Geodude ends up taking a Psychic to the face, does about 2/3 damage. But we're actually going to be able to get up to a Rock Slide and finish off this Noctowl. So we're pretty happy about that. Geodude did his job. And then that Venusaur is going to end up coming back and finishing us with Vine Whip. So we're able to go right into our Noctowl, hit that Sky Attack. The Sky Attack would have cleaned out that Venusaur. So we decide to take this Sludge Bomb, charge back up to Sky Attack, and he's going to end up using his second shield here. Noctowl is a very, very farmable matchup for us. So we're going to want to block this last attack of his, and then just absorb as much energy as possible. And we are super lucky we didn't click Sky Attack before. We should have done it before he came out, because with 1 HP left, we're able to clean up the match. So there's one way that you can learn how to use Geodude. Find the Noctowl, get him on it. Next match, we are going to lead with our Magnezone. Shiny, by the way. He's going to lead with Lantern. Not a favorable matchup for us. We do some quick research here. We see that we can get to a Wild Charge before we actually cross into the yellow. So that means we'll be able to get 2 of these off if we shield. We do decide to shield. Check our switch options, then go for another Wild Charge. This is either going to force a shield or we'll see his next Pokemon. So we're able to do some decent damage there. We decide to use our Noctowl because a few of those water guns would completely crush our Geodude. And we just wait. And here comes that Noctowl. So we store a little bit more energy, let that Geodude come back out, and we're going to take another Psychic to the face. Did not get a chance to get that Rock Slide off, but we do have that Sky Attack ready. And this is not a Noctowl video, but he completely decides to take over here. Goes back-to-back Sky Attacks, and then ends up beating his Noctowl for that third and final Sky Attack. So Noctowl put in that work for us on this battle. But as you can see there, I probably should have at least tried to get that Rock Slide off before his Heracross came in. Now third match, we're feeling frisky. We go Geodude, he goes Raichu. So we know that our Rock Throws are going to be hitting him much harder than his Thunder Shocks are, or in this case he has Spark. So we decide to let this go. It's a Wild Charge, and you can take Wild Charge pretty well. Now we let go of this Thunderbolt, and he totally was not expecting that. So Geodude was able to do half damage on a Raichu, and pretty much finish off that Heracross. So now we go into our Vigoroth. We're going to keep using Counter. Now we have pretty much 2 Body Slams just ready and waiting. We see that Noctowl, we store up a little bit more energy. Now we're going to go back-to-back Body Slams here. Awesome. Now, if you did not check out my Vigoroth video, I highly suggest you take a look. It gives you some practical uses on how to use it, either as a lead or as a safe swap. But our Vigoroth's able to clean up the match on that one. So that was super fun. Now we're going to go into another battler, local battler, Jabba the What. Another great battler in our area. And it's a he, by the way. Not really sure what he was doing with the female avatar, but we'll let that slide. So we go Victory Bell. He goes, I don't even remember at this point. He swaps out. We go into our Geodude. Our Geodude can soak up sky attacks. And look how much damage that rock throw is doing. We're gonna farm up a little bit. We're gonna take. Oh, we were thinking that it could have been a psychic, so we decided to block that one. But now our Geodude has a bunch of energy. So once he releases this Golem, we're actually gonna go into a Thunderbolt. He decides to block, and we are super close to a Rock Slide. We get it with a couple HP. Look how much damage this Rock Slide does. Awesome. Victory Bell cleans up that mess right there, and we're gonna go right into an Acid Spray here after we block this Body Slam. An Acid Spray is going to allow us to use our Razor Leafs to finish off this match. So Geodude there was super clutch for us. Was able to do a good amount of damage to that Alolan Golem. Alright, second match. We go Vigoroth. And he goes Vigoroth. Super shiny too. Now his Vigoroth completely manhandles us on this match. Not sure what happened here. I don't know if there was lag. But ours is a 98.8 PvP IV Vigoroth. But we end up getting played in this matchup. Might have been because of that break, actually. That he was actually able to get an additional counter. Okay, so fair play. Fair play. His Vigoroth is pretty awesome. We'll give him that. We go right into our Venusaur, and we get hit with yet another Body Slam. But now we have some stored energy, so we wait for what's coming. Most likely it'll be either a Noctowl or some kind of bug flying. So we want to let go of this Sludge Bomb to try to do some damage, and switch right into our Geodude. Our Geodude's going to soak up the Sky Attack. We're going to store some energy. And we're going to hit this Munchlax with a Thunderbolt once he hits us with Body Slam. No. It's not going to do a terrible amount of damage. And unfortunately, right now, he's just farming us for energy. So when we bring back our Venusaur, we fall. So, great game on his part. He used that Munchlax to his advantage by soaking up a few of our charge moves. Third game, we go Geodude. He goes Vigoroth. Now we have to get out of here immediately. That counter damage is going to run through us. So we switch into a Sceptile. Shiny Sceptile, by the way. We get to our Frenzy Plant. He's going to block this. And we are really happy that he ends up using another charge move here, because that allows us to keep our shield and go right into a Dustox. So both of our moves are going to be resistant to each other. Body Slam doesn't do much. We hit that Silver Wind to try to get the buff. And we get it. Unreal. So now Dustox is trying to take over this video. We have a Super Saiyan Dustox over here. He brings out a Fortress. We tried to switch a couple times, but it was mid-fast attack, so it didn't allow us to do that. So we're going to block this and go right into our Geodude. Now the real purpose of this was to initially just block whatever was going to be coming his way. But we were able to get to a Rock Slide, so we burn that last shield. And we want to save that shield for that Super Dustox in the back. So he comes back, gets a couple confusions in, hits that Silver Wind, and we await for what's coming. So when we see that Beedrill, we know it's GG's. We block this attack, throw a Sludge Bomb, which nearly faints it, but we're able to hit that one more confusion to knock it down. So these are some practical ways to use Geodude. Would I use him in my team of 6? Not entirely sure. I highly suggest that if you do plan on using him, that you practice. Thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the video, and tune in next time. Thank you.